Tonight we are joined by a woman who has shaped generation with her music, revolutionized the world, fashion and beauty, and become a symbol of empowerment. Please welcome the one and only Rihanna.
Rihanna, welcome to Stage and Soul. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Nat. I'm very happy to be here with you.
Thank you for saying yes, really. Here we celebrate those who has shine on the stage, but we also want to know what lies behind that shine. So tell me, what has been the most challenging part of living so many years under the public's eye?
Well, fame can be a blessing, but also a burden. The hardest part has been dealing with the constant expectations, that feeling that you always have to be perfect. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I grew up in Barbados, surrounded by reggae, calypso, and dancehall. That's where I learned to be strong, to trust my instincts. So whenever fame pushed me into places where I didn't recognize myself, I will mentally go back home, to my mother and to that place where I wasn't a celebrity, just rubbing.
What part of that neighborhood kills still in you today, even when you are walking down red carpets?
Man, that kid is still with me every day. I still hear my mom's voice to tell me to not to forget where I come from. I'm still that kid who play in the street, who damaged me with knowing how he got there. When I walk a red carpet, I remember that I represented a lot of young people. That thing that I don't have a chance, and that keeps me grounded.
You define a generation with just one album, and that's truly incredible. What inspired you to create the Miss Education Floating Hill?
Oh, that album was my way of processing pain, love, and awakening as a black woman and as an artist. It was a raw, honest expression of what many feel but don't say. I needed to release what the system tried to silence.
How did you handle the public's expectations?
Oh, it wasn't easy. Sometimes people forget that behind the art is a real person. I felt like I was being pushed to keep creating without regard for my creating or personal breathing. That's why I stepped back for a while to protect for me.
How did your artistic journey begin?
I'm from Springfield, Illinois. I raised by a hardworking mother. We didn't have much, but we have love. And I remember that in my artistic journey, my first escape was in music. I started playing the guitar and writing songs. Then came modeling and later acting. And I remember too that no one gave me anything. I had to work hard just like my mom taught me.
That's truly inspiring. When they fight for what you want, life has no choice but to give it up to you. But you've been an actor, a singer, and a model. Which of the roles speak to your aces the most?
Definitely music. Acting is cool, but it's not really me, it's someone else. With music, I'm honest. My songs talk about love, pain, and how I really felt.
Thank you, my love. You know, I never show quickly, I show with flavor.
Sophia, many people know you as a comedy star, but your journey started long before that. What do you remember about those early days in Colombia, and how was it making that harsh leap to Hollywood? Because, girl, that's not a bold move.
Oh, it was like going from Barranquilla to space. I started in TV and modeling in Colombia. In Hollywood, no one understood my accent. And I heard it a lot, but I didn't give up, and I threw. It's big in myself.
And look at you now. That's what I love. You stay real. But how do you manage to stay true to yourself when you feel that pressure to change?
Be honest, at first I tried to change how I spoke, but I didn't feel right. And one day I said, my accent is part of my story. When I said that, many things got better, and it's true. Many people connect with me more.
Yet you remain grounded in a way that moves people. What does fame mean to you?
Fame. It's strange. It gives you access, open doors, but it also isolates you. Sometimes people don't see the human, just the character or the name. For me, it has been always a consequence of the work. I care more about telling stories, exploring what makes us human, and connecting from a real place.
Which role has impacted your life the most, and why?
I'd say Neo in the Matrix, not just because of what it meant for my career, but for what it awakened in me.